Why narcissists can't handle being irrelevant, the truth that devastates them. Alright, sit tight. I'm about to lay out the kind of truth that'll rattle you to the core. You've seen it, haven't you? The narcissist strutting around like they own the world, acting like they don't need anyone. The mask is on. The facade is perfect. But deep down, there's a dirty little secret. They need you. They need your attention, your validation, your reactions, whether they're good or bad. They need that constant ego stroke. And when you pull that away, when you stop giving them the focus they crave, that's when the storm hits. Because when they finally realize they don't matter to you anymore, that's when the cracks start to show. They can't handle it. And the way they react? Trust me, it's nothing short of a meltdown. This isn't about you not caring. No. It's about them losing control. About them becoming irrelevant in your life. And that, my friend, is a nightmare they'll never admit to. So let's break it down, piece by piece. Get ready, because this is where it gets real. Narcissists are emotional vampires. And I'm not talking about some shiny, glamorous vampire you see in movies. No. These are the real deal. The kind that suck every ounce of energy out of you, leaving you drained, empty, and questioning your sanity. The thing is, it doesn't matter if you're giving them love or hate. It's all fuel. It doesn't even matter if you're mad as hell or showering them with praise. They thrive on it all. Every argument, every tear you shed, every ounce of attention you throw their way, it feeds their fragile ego. As long as your eyes are on them, they feel alive. They feel important. They need it like air. You've probably been there, giving them the time, the energy, the emotional bandwidth you didn't even know you had. And they take it all. The praise, the love, the drama, they suck it up like a thirsty sponge, only to leave you high and dry. But here's the truth. When you stop playing their game, that's when they crumble. Because without that constant stream of validation, they're nothing. Just an empty shell, pretending to be someone important. And that's the scariest thing they'll ever face. Becoming irrelevant is the narcissist's nightmare. Alright, here's where things really take a nasty turn for the narcissist. Becoming irrelevant to you? That's their personal hell. I mean, think about it. These people live for attention. Whether it's love, admiration, or just plain drama, they need to be the center of the universe. When they stop being the star of your show, when you stop reacting to them, it's like the lights go out. Everything they thought they were? It crumbles. Their entire identity is built on how important they think they are to others. And the second you stop feeding that ego, they're lost. They go from top dog to a shadow of their former self. To them, being hated? Fine. At least it's attention. But being ignored? That's a fate worse than death. Being irrelevant? It shatters their entire fragile existence. It's like watching someone suffocate on air. Slowly, painfully, and with no way out. When you move on, when you no longer give them a second thought, it tears them apart. They can't handle the realization that they no longer matter. To you or anyone. And the worst part? They won't ever admit it. But you know, deep down they feel it. They are nothing without your attention. Narcissists deny the loss at first. Now, here's what they'll do next. Deny it all. The narcissist isn't about to let you see the cracks. Not yet. When you walk away, the first thing they do is convince themselves it's just temporary. It's just a phase. A little blip in the grand scheme of things. They'll tell themselves, oh, they'll be back. They're just playing a game. They believe that, for a while at least. It's their defense mechanism. The lies they tell themselves are like a shield, protecting their fragile ego from the brutal truth. The truth that you're not coming back. That you've truly checked out. But guess what? Reality hits hard. The moment they realize you're not coming back, they spiral. All that self-assurance they had? Gone. They start questioning everything. Was it their fault? Did they mess up? Why aren't you crawling back? Why aren't you begging for their attention? It eats at them. It gnaws at them. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. Narcissists react desperately to regain control. So here's where it gets messy. Real messy. Once they hit that point of realization, that you're truly gone, they're not just going to sit there and reflect like a normal person would. Oh no. The narcissist doesn't do reflection. They don't grow. They don't learn from their mistakes. They react desperately. They're like a cornered animal. They'll do whatever it takes to regain control. And I mean anything. 1 minute, they're sobbing and playing the victim. They'll say things like, "You never loved me," or "I did everything for you." They want you to feel guilty. They want to twist the situation, make you feel sorry for them. Then, when that doesn't work, watch out. They'll flip the switch and start lashing out, throwing every insult, every barb they can at you. It's like a temper tantrum on steroids. They'll attack your character, your weaknesses, anything to throw you off balance. And just when you think they're done, bam, the "I've changed" card comes out. They'll promise they're different, that they're a new person, hoping you'll buy into their game again. But guess what? Nothing works. Once you stop caring, it's game over. The narcissist can't get back into your head. And deep down they know it. They'll never admit it, but that's when they start losing their grip. Narcissists never really let go. Here's the kicker, the dirty little secret they don't want you to know. Narcissists never really let go. They'll throw you away like yesterday's trash, sure. They'll act like you never mattered. Maybe even pretend you were never all that important to them in the first place. But don't buy into that crap for a second. They'll distract themselves with someone new, with work, with any shiny object that promises a quick fix. But the truth? That hole they've got inside? It doesn't go away. See, they can push you out of their life, but they can't push you out of their mind. Not really. They can't replace what you gave them. The energy, the attention, the validation, those things they just can't replicate. Time doesn't heal all wounds for the narcissist, not like it does for regular people. It just gives them more time to bury the emptiness, to suppress it, and to fool themselves into thinking they've moved on. But here's the thing. They can distract themselves, they can go after the next big ego boost, but they will always remember you. That person who filled their void. The one who made them feel alive. And when that buzz of their new distraction fades, when the attention of a new person wears off, they realize what they lost. And it's too late. You're gone for good, and that truth eats them up from the inside. The narcissist's secret, they're picky and can't replace you. Here's the final blow. Narcissists are picky as hell. And once they lose someone like you, they know deep down it's game over. I'm not talking about just anyone. Narcissists need a very specific kind of person to stroke their ego, to feed their endless hunger for admiration, and to put up with their manipulation. The kind of person who can put up with their chaos, their games, and still stick around long enough to matter. And those people? They're not a dime a dozen. When they lose someone who gave them that special validation, the one who made them feel like a king or queen, it hits them hard. Real hard. The truth is, no one can replace the unique energy that person had. It's impossible. They might try, of course. They'll jump into new relationships, hoping someone else can fill that hole, but it's like trying to stuff a round peg into a square hole. Because they can't replace you. They can't find someone who makes them feel the way you did. They know it. And it burns them. And the worst part? The part they'll never admit? They'll carry that truth around for the rest of their lives, secretly knowing that what they lost was irreplaceable. They'll look for it everywhere, but it's gone. And deep down, they'll never find it again. All in all, the narcissist can't handle when they realize they're irrelevant to you. They feed off your attention, your reactions, your validation. The second that stops, it's a nightmare they can't wake up from. They're empty without you, whether they're acting like they don't care or playing their manipulative games to get you back. It's all a lie. When you stop giving them the attention they crave, they spiral. They deny it at first, pretending everything's fine, but deep down, they know it's not. And when they finally face the truth that you're gone, it eats them alive. They'll never truly let go, no matter how hard they try to replace you. They can't. You were irreplaceable. And that realization will haunt them. But here's the thing, you've got all the power now. They're stuck chasing their own tail while you're moving on, stronger than ever. If this hit home, don't just keep it to yourself. Like, comment, and subscribe for more real talk like this. Share your thoughts below, let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget to watch the next video, because this journey to understanding narcissists isn't over yet. We've got a lot more ground to cover.